All right, so in this video, we're going to go over the different types of marketing videos. So let's go right ahead and jump into this. So the first three types of videos that you're going to be using for like marketing purposes for your clients is going to be number one, the whiteboard animation video. This is very, very simple here. It's a whiteboard animation video that shows the viewer different static images being drawn out on the screen. So just imagine those videos you've seen that have like a hand that's writing out the different pictures, the different images, maybe some some text there. And typically these videos have like a narration, voiceover, and there's some kind of story being told. Okay. And then you have like the local business marketing videos. These videos are great for like a local business owner to be able to introduce themselves, explain kind of what they do, maybe highlight some of their social proof, like, hey, we've helped X, Y, and Z. We've helped, these guys, accomplish, X, Y, and Z, whatever that may be, right? And then showcase maybe their facility, previous work, whatever that is, as far as having to do with that local business. A great local business video would be like for a dentist, where they can kind of explain a little bit about what they specialize in, how long they've been, a dentist, maybe a little bit of a tour of the facility, the staff, right? Things like that. And then the animated explainer video, these are short animated videos that focus in on explaining like a very simple business idea, but in a very compelling way. So what these kind of videos do with the animation and the whiteboard is they make very kind of complex subjects, topics, very, very easy and simple to understand for the average person. So that's ultimately what they do, okay? So then we have the additional four here, which is kind of like branding videos, where this is where you're just not having really any kind of call to action. Let's say like a Coca-Cola video, or maybe like a Pepsi video, where there's really no kind of call to action. It's just more kind of letting people know that they're here, right? That they're there, they're in the marketplace. And it's really just to kind of build that, branding around, so people know that, hey, here's my company, this is what we can do, this is how we can help you. But I'm not telling you to buy from me yet, because I'm trying to get you to be comfortable and familiar with my brand, right? That's typically what those videos are for. Typically at the very top of the funnel, where you're letting people just really know about who you are, what you can do, but not trying to sell them anything, right? And then we have a virtual sales letter, a VSL, and it's pretty much exactly how it sounds. You're literally using like a slide presentation. You have very simple words, maybe some pictures on there as well. And so just think about like a branding video, right? A branding video has, let's say, something about the brand. It's talking about what it does, how it helps people, but it's not telling anybody, hey, go here, click here, or do this. Now, once people click on that, let's say that ad or that video, then it can take them to another page that has a virtual sales letter. And in that page there, with that video there, that's where the actual selling is going to take place, right? Because the branding is just letting people know, hey, this is what we do. We're here. I just want you to be aware, right? If they're interested in that product or service, they click on that, they go to that virtual sales letter, and that's what does the selling for them. So very, very powerful. I'm sure you've attended like a virtual sales letter type of presentation, or like a webinar, online webinar. Those are kind of similar to each other there, where the whole intention of that video is to get you to buy something, to take some sort of action, okay? So then we have like a spokesperson video here. This is where somebody from the business, the company, or somebody else, a third party type of individual, will come in there and basically explain the product, the service, the company, the solution, whatever that may be, right? Very simple, nice and easy type of video. And then you have a promotional video. So this is where, like, let's say you have a company, you're working with e-commerce company, and they just, had a new product that they want to introduce, and you can create very customized, unique videos for those particular products, right? So something is brand new, a new service is being introduced, right? These are kind of those promotional videos that are typically one time, because you want to let people know, hey, there's this new product, it's unique, it's super low price in comparison to our competition. Or they're making a video where it's like one time, weekend sale, right, for 2 days only get, 20% off, whatever that may be, right? So promo videos are very specific. They're typically kind of one-time uses. And so that's really how you're going to work with the promotional videos, okay? And so that's going to be here for the different types of marketing videos, and we'll see you guys on the next one. All right, so in this video, we're going to go over the video marketing agency business model. So we're going to go ahead and jump right into this here and walk you through the entire business model here for starting a video marketing agency business. So as we can see here, when you're starting out your video marketing agency, you're really going to need 5 or 6 things here. I have, I believe, 6 things here, but I have listed there 5, but it really depends on if you really want it or if it's, it's not necessarily a must-have. But here we have the things that we're going to need to get started. $30 to $50 to get started here. So you're going to need a domain and a website. A website is free through WordPress, but you got to pay about $8 or $9 for a domain. And then you have hosting through Namecheap, which I recommend, $5 to $10 a month. And then to be able to create a G Suite email for your business, because you want it to be at yourbusiness.com, not at Gmail or at Yahoo, because you want to be professional, right? You want to make sure that when you're communicating to these business owners, right, to these businesses, that you are a professional, credible, serious individual, right, business that has done this before, and you're not just somebody who's trying to sell videos from your Gmail account, right? So as a video marketing agency business owner, your job is to help businesses develop videos that showcase their brand, their products, and their services. You don't need any kind of special video editing or video graphic experience, because you can outsource all of the work. And in this course, I'm going to walk you through several resources that you're going to be able to use so that once you have a client that is interested in a video, you figure out what exactly they need, and then you go to your white label outsourcing partners and they create the video for you at a reduced rate, and you essentially make that difference. So typically when you're starting out and you're working with like local businesses, an average video is going to be around $500 to $1,000, $1,500, maybe $2,000 for a video that you're going to be selling. And then once you get over to the larger businesses that have higher budgets, you're going to be able to sell them, videos in the $3, $4, $5, $6, even $10,000 range. And the thing about it is, what's really interesting is that oftentimes the perception that a video that you're selling to a larger business with larger budgets is quote unquote better than a video that you're selling to a local business for 500 or 1,000. Oftentimes that's not the case. It's all on the perception. It's all because of the fact that the larger client typically has larger budgets, and they're willing to overpay oftentimes, right? Because they have that kind of budget. So this is essentially what you're going to need, right? A simple website, and I'm going to walk you through how to set up your website as well. I got a whole video on that, and then making sure you have your hosting, your email, a logo. I'm going to show you how to create a logo as well. And so this is really all you're going to need to get started. And then also I'm going to walk you through in another video how to collect payments. Okay, so that's going to be here for this video, and we'll see you guys on the next one. All right, so in this video, we're going to go over the 2 main types of video projects. So let's go right ahead and jump into this. So there's 2 types of video projects that we're typically going to be working with. And number 1 is the product demonstration. So this is where you are effectively demonstrating the benefits of a product, the features, the functionality, how it's used maybe by somebody that would be like an ideal customer of yours, right? So that they can see it in their mind themselves using it, right? People are most likely to retain information through a video because, right, the video is typically going to be presented audio and visual format, right? And so these types of videos are great for like e-commerce stores that have products on like Amazon, Shopify, WooCommerce, BigCommerce, all these different types of e-commerce stores that sell products on Facebook, Instagram, right, and all kinds of different niches and categories. So they're great for marketing channels such as Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, YouTube, right? Let's say e-commerce store has a new product that they just released, a new product demonstration video would be the most ideal for that particular business. Now, the other one here is the service demonstration. So this is where you're going to have, let's say, like a spokesperson or a spokesperson from the business or somebody kind of explaining what the actual service and the benefit it provides. So it typically explains like a problem that the end user is experiencing, okay? And then the implications of those problems, and then they provide a solution via the actual service that's being presented. So just think about like an attorney, a plumber, a roofer, right? Any type of those local businesses, right? A dentist, maybe even a chiropractor, right? So these are great for local and national service-based businesses. And when it comes to marketing these videos, it's great for like having them on the website, great for marketing channels such as Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and YouTube. One of the other areas I want you to think about is like dentists, right? Or let's say chiropractors, where you can create very customized videos for certain procedures. You know, for example, with the dentist, they have like Invisalign, they have implants, right? And they're very kind of unique and customized procedures that you can create videos for so that your client, right, the dentist, can actually showcase them on their website and give them to potential patients that want to get those procedures, okay? So these are going to be the two main types of video projects that you're going to be working with. Either a product demonstration, where it's showing the different features, the benefits, right, the functionalities of it, and then the service demonstration, where you have somebody like a spokesperson talking about the service, the problems that somebody can be going through, the implication of those problems, and then utilizing their service as the actual bandage, as actually the solution to that problem. Okay, so that's going to be here for this video, and we'll see you guys on the next one. In this video, we're going to go over the most common video creation tools. So let's go right ahead and jump into this here. Now, there are a ton of video creation tools out there. I mean, I'm sure you know of the most common ones out there: Adobe, maybe Filmora, kind of the most common ones that are known out there, that are the largest kind of name brand, right? However, there's a ton of other video creation softwares out there that I recommend. The number one that I recommend is InVideo, and it's recommended based off its ease of use, quality, pricing, and support. I have a video walkthrough in this course where I walk you through how to create a video in less than 30 seconds. I walk you through the platform. You can sign up for free. They'll allow you to create videos for free without having to be a paid customer, but you get a ton of other benefits from actually being a paid subscription user. But that is going to be a great source for you to be able to create a fantastic, high quality looking video in a matter of seconds. And maybe you want to be able to sell it to your clients at a very low discounted price. Let's say you have a real estate agent, right? And they say, hey, I'm looking for a video. I don't really have very much of a budget. You can go and create a super simple and easy video that looks super high quality in a matter of seconds, and then send it over to your realtor client, and they're going to think that it's this unique video that's custom to them, and that maybe it took you hundreds of hours to create, when really it just took you a matter of seconds to build. And so what you can do is, if you got clients that are wanting to get videos, don't have a large budget, you can sell it to them for $50, $100, because it's going to take you 30 seconds, 20 seconds to create these videos. And as I mentioned, I have a walkthrough of InVideo, the platform, to show you how simple and easy it is to create those videos. So here are the other video platforms here that you can use. So Camtasia, that's what I'm actually using right now to record this video. This is great for like doing screen capture, Camtasia, okay? And it's good for, creating kind of custom and unique videos, but it doesn't have a lot of different features and functionalities that, like, let's say a Adobe would have. But if you're trying to do like simple editing, trying to do screen capture, Camtasia is great for that. Powtoon, this is a great tool as well for making high quality videos. However, it's a bit high as far as the pricing for the average user, but they still create very high quality explainer videos as well. Adobe here, probably the one that you know of the most. That's the leader in this space. there is a huge learning curve with Adobe. I mean, they have like Adobe Visual Editor, Adobe Creation, and all these different tools that are associated with Adobe video editing and creation. And there's just so much to learn, huge learning curve. I wouldn't recommend it if you're a beginner. I would recommend going through like InVideo, where you can create a video in a matter of seconds, right? A very nice, unique, high quality video. So then we have like Filmora. Filmora is pretty good as well. They also have a high learning curve because it's similar to like Adobe, and the price is actually quite reasonable. But you need to go in there and actually play around with it quite a bit to fully understand it. When you have a software service like InVideo, where it's literally 2 to 3, 4, 5 clicks and you have a video done for you, I mean, that's the most bang for the buck there, because you don't want to spend a lot of time trying to go and learn all these different softwares. You want to take one that is very simple to use and you can create a video in 5 to 10 clicks, 30 seconds, and that you can sell for $50, $100, right? This is if you want to get kind of people your foot in the door kind of projects, right? Where you're working with somebody who doesn't have a large budget. So then we have the Animaker. This is a great tool for high quality videos as well, but it is a bit pricey, so I definitely want you to take a look at that. And then we have Animoto. This is also a great tool here, but again, this is actually a little bit higher in price, and I don't typically recommend products that are going to be like over $50, $100, because it doesn't make sense for the average user, right? You want something in the $10, $15, maybe $20 a month. So again, I mentioned Adobe and like Filmora, they have huge learning curves. You have to go and learn all the intricacies, all the different unique tricks to actually learn how to become proficient in Adobe. So you want to make sure when you're selecting a video platform, ease of use, right? User friendly, high quality videos, has great support, and doesn't cost you a ton as far as a monthly fee. So highly recommend you check out InVideo. I'm going to provide a link for you to go and sign up for free. But this is going to be like your most common video creation tools. You're more than welcome to check out all the different tools on here, but as I mentioned, I've played around with all these other ones here for the most part, and based off my research and kind of what I've seen, InVideo is going to be your best bet if you're just starting out and you want to create videos in a matter of seconds. Okay, so that's going to be it here for this video, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Alright, so in this video we're going to go over InVideo, and this is the video creation platform that I recommend because of the cost, because of ease of use, just how simple it is, and then the quality of videos. It's very, very simple and easy for you to be able to come in here and create a video for like Facebook ad, Instagram ad, a very nice video for like real estate, e-commerce. So as you can see here, the monthly cost is $20 a month if you're going to go on a monthly plan. If you're doing it all where you're paying yearly, it goes down to $10 a month. And so what you can do is just sign up for a free account. I'm going to have a link in the course where you can sign up for a free account, and you have the ability here to create free videos. The only thing about it is that you're obviously not going to have the ability to come and look at the premium stock videos and then the additional features and benefits here. But really, really easy for you to sign up and just start playing around with the actual platform and see how easy it is. This is where you can come in here and you can start creating videos, because you're going to see just how many templates are already done for you, where all you literally have to do is just change up some words and you'll have done for you videos that you can actually provide to your potential clients at a very low cost. So just think about this video here being kind of like a foot in the door, where you sell somebody a video for $30, $40, $50, and it takes you 5-10 minutes to create, right? And you can actually do that very easily, because all you got to do is come in here and change up the words, right? For, let's say, if it's a real estate type of video, or maybe an e-commerce, change out the images, the words, and now you have a video that you can sell to your clients for several hundred, several thousands. But if you want to be able to use this as a foot in the door tool, you can use that as well. to maybe sell them a video for a lower cost up front, maybe $40, $50, maybe like an intro video, right? And then from there, once you build that trust, you can then sell them additional marketing, additional high quality videos at a higher price point. Just letting them know, hey, listen, we have a special for our first time clients. It's only going to be $40, $50, $100 for a video, right? So just some ideas for you to be able to utilize when you're looking to present your clients with different offers. So here is the InVideo platform. You have two different sections here. Well, really three, okay? You have the I want to convert an article or a video, and then it allows you to put in different articles, content, headlines, script, all that stuff there. And then we have where you can come in and actually play around with some of their pre-made templates, where pretty much already done for you. You just change out some of the different content in there as far as the words, and it'll be super easy and simple for you to create a video with their pre-made templates. And then we have number 3 here. This is for if you're a pro video editor and you want to start from scratch and you want to do things a little bit differently there. So let's go to the first one here, okay? And what I want to do is I want to duplicate this so we can keep our place here. And let's just go to number 1 here. Okay, so we're going to select now one of these templates, okay? Let's select this one here. This is a video template for a business, it looks like here. And then we're going to go ahead and start with this one here. So here you're going to add, let's say, XYZ business consulting. How would you like to work with a business that can help you help your business get to the next level, right? Something like that simple. You can put in your URL down here as well. Let's say XYZ or website.com. You can upload any videos in there. Okay, so from here, we literally go to next. Okay. So this is actually going to be creating the video here for us. And so what we can do is we can see that we have different sections here that it's broken down to, okay? And we can change this into a headline, a story, or if you want to change this into quotes, what it'll do, it'll change it into a quote down here. You can see the quotes are added there. You can put into a question. You see there's a question mark there. And you can take different bits and pieces here. Let's say you wanted to grab this one here, drag it in there, okay? So you could just literally change things around. You can see here, it's different story blocks, different kind of videos, samples that you can use to put in here that you're going to have access to as well. So we can see this one here is a 6-portion video, okay? Part of the video there has the XYZ consulting. And then down here, let's say this is just a story here. We can preview this. Okay, nice and simple. So these videos here are just super simple to create. And then you would go to preview and export. Let's say we were done here. Okay. And then we can go to continue editing or export video. But it's that simple. I mean, in the words here, you literally can just change them by going to edits, and let's say you wanted to change the content here. I mean, it's simple where you can just come in here and say, what would that do for your business? Save. Okay, so then it's added in here. You can move this around, right? So a super simple tool here to allow you to create instant videos on demand, depending on the area that you're focused on, right? If you're maybe working with agents, maybe you're working with e-commerce stores, or you want to focus on specific projects, right? That, you know, actually have, you know, specific products that you're working with. Here are images now, where you can just grab some images that you want to add in here as well. So a lot of different things you can do here. So now let's go back, and I want to show you how you can create videos through pre-made templates, okay? This is probably going to be the easiest one here to work with. So you see here, there's a lot of different templates here that are already set up for like Instagram ads, Facebook ads, quotes, kind of like Canva. If you've played around with Canva tool, where you can create different graphics, it's kind of similar layout to that, okay? So let's just go, let me see here. I want to go to a simple one here. Let's just go to this one here. So this is a video here, typically going to be for like Instagram or Facebook ads, okay? And then it has a little quote here, and then you can add a logo here as well, and then you can put obviously the individual who wrote that quote or came up with that quote. So we go to video edit here. We can trim the video, we can crop the video, we can change the playback speed. Let's go right in here. And so we want to change this. We can change literally right here. How does that make you feel? Right? I mean, I'm just playing around with it here, but I just want to show you how simple and easy this is here. We go to text style, we can change the font. We can go to colors down here, change the text color, the box color. So there's a lot of different things you can do here. You can use animation, and then it's just as simple as going to preview and export, and then you can have the video created right there and then. So I highly recommend that if you're going to be working with like agents, e-commerce stores, really any kind of business out there, that you can maybe create a video for them through InVideo here, a really short, nice and sweet and simple, that maybe takes you, I don't know, 10 minutes to create. And you'll be able to show it to them and say, hey, I made this quick video for you. And they probably are going to be thinking that it cost you hundreds or thousands of dollars to make, right, to create. But it's nice and easy and simple for you to be able to create this and show them the kind of work that you're able to do, right? And at a very low cost, because for you, it just maybe took you 10 minutes, a few clicks, and you got a very nice video. So that's going to be it here for this video. I wanted to share with you InVideo here. This platform, this tool is just amazing how easy and simple it is to create videos, and definitely feel you should be taking advantage of this here. So that's going to be it here, and we'll see you guys on the next one. All right, so in this video, I'm going to walk through where you can find outsourcers to actually do the video creation work for you. So you sell the actual videos, you actually sell the service, right? And then you have somebody else create the videos for you that has the experience, that has the knowledge, the track record, right? The case studies, all the different examples, right? And so this allows you to leverage somebody else's work so that you can actually be focused primarily on the biggest and most important thing you should be doing, which is bringing new clients in the door, right? Having somebody else doing the actual video creation for you. So if you look here and you type in just video into Fiverr here, you're going to find a lot of different examples here of different service providers that can create different types of videos for you. And so let's say we wanted to get like an explainer video here, okay? And then we would like to break this down. I like to break it down to those that are actually have good kind of good metrics. So let's go to top rated and then level 2, okay? Those are going to be the best and the most highest rated for the most part, okay? So this one here, top rated, let's take a look at this one here, $80. Okay. So this person also does, so everything here that's going to be included is going to be a script, a voiceover, high definition, and then edits. So 30-second video. Then we have a 60-second video and then a 90-second video. Okay. And then it shows the words here. And these videos here can easily be sold for several hundreds, even thousands. I mean, you think about a lot of the videos that you watch on TV, maybe even online for different products, promotions. A lot of large brands, just because they have the budgets, will pay thousands and thousands of dollars for a simple video that somebody can create on Fiverr for 40, 50, 100 bucks, if that, okay? So that's the great thing about Fiverr is you get world-class top talent, and then at a fraction of the actual cost. So this guy here is from Colombia, and he's creating, very, very nice videos here, and is doing it for very, very low priced in comparison to what you can actually sell to your clients for. Here we can look at his reviews. Okay, exceptional, all 5 stars. This is somebody here who I would essentially look to reach out to and ask him more about what kind of videos he does. Looks like it's pretty much going to be the whiteboard videos here, explainer videos, but he includes everything, the script, the voiceover, all the different edits. So you can be working with your clients, and then they can tell you, okay, I want it to say this, I want it to look like this, and then obviously you're working with the seller here on Fiverr, and they are essentially doing all the edits for you. So it's a great way for you to just be working on getting new clients, right? And then managing your clients, and then obviously down the road hiring somebody, bringing somebody in the door to actually manage the clients. But your number one focus is on bringing on new clients. So let's look at some more examples here. So we got this one here. This is a little bit more expensive video here. So you can take a look at these, but I wouldn't recommend it for just starting out. If you're just starting out, I would recommend looking at the videos that are a little bit more simpler and easier, because you got to think about this. Perception is reality. So if you have the perception of a $1,000 or maybe $5, $10, $20,000 video, but it only costs you $50, $100, right? I mean, that's the huge deal there. The leverage point is that you get to sell your client this very nice, well done video, and they could probably be thinking, it costs you thousands of dollars or hundreds or whatever, right? But really, you're having somebody else do all the work for you. Okay, so here's a good one here as well. $40 for a explainer video here in 24 hours. Let's take a look at this one here. Okay, so it's a simple explainer video here. That's great. So it's 2D animations, $40. Okay, $60.90. So this guy here has great experience as well, some good feedback. Okay, so this guy here has a 3.7 for whatever reason, but for the most part here, looks like he's getting some great feedback and he does an amazing job. So here's another person that I would reach out to. Okay, and then coming down here, looking at different ones that we can also potentially use. Here's a explainer video here as well. And so there's all different types of videos that we can use. Let's even go to, let's go to promo video here. So we can look at like different types of promotions for like YouTube, or maybe a Facebook ad, maybe a unique product or whatever that may be here. There's a lot of different videos that can be created here. So here's a travel promo video. Okay, yep. So this guy will essentially create a different type of video that is like centered around a particular topic, and then take bits and pieces from various video samples and then compile them together. Okay, so this guy, I believe it's $50 for 30 seconds, 100 for 60, and then this I guess includes some additional features there. So again, I highly recommend you come in here, you look at the different examples, you reach out to people, you ask them, hey, I'm interested in your services. Do you have any examples that you can show me or send me that you have maybe on YouTube, or a portfolio that I can look at? Some of them have a portfolio here, but it's typically just a couple. I like to get a good sample size, 4 to 5 different videos, to kind of really get an idea as far as their examples. So when you come back over here to Fiverr, all you really need to do is type in video marketing or video. Let's go product. Let's even type in product video or spokesperson here. We can do a spokesperson video here. Okay, and so here we have somebody that is like, let's say a doctor, or essentially portraying themselves as a authority figure, right? A doctor, an attorney, a newscaster, journalist, whatever that may be, right? And they could be talking about, hey, breaking news, or our company does XYZ, right? A video spokesperson for that company. Let's say maybe you have a particular business that would like to have a video created as like a spokesperson in there talking about their brand, their product, their service, benefit that it provides to their clients. That's another area as well. And so here you can see you have this individual here. She's actually behind a screen there, and then you can have your logo there, and then she's talking, you know, a little bit about the business, the benefits, right, all the different features, and essentially just a spokesperson for the brand, right? And so these videos here are, so $40 for a 50-word script, official high definition video, 50 words, 150. So again, I mean, these are very inexpensive, and when you can show a client this type of video, you can easily sell this to your clients for several hundreds, if not thousands of dollars, right? So really, really important here for you to come in here and find out, you know, what kind of video does your client want, what makes the most sense for their business. And oftentimes it's as simple as a animated whiteboard video, right? Where it explains in a very simple way what exactly the product, the service, the company, the business does, right? The benefits it provides to the actual end customer, okay? So coming over here now to Upwork, okay? Upwork is another platform as well where you can find all kinds of workers. Let me just say that with Upwork, you have people in all different types of ranges, okay? People that are highly experienced, people that are not very experienced at all. And so you're going to get a big range. So one of the reasons why I like going to Fiverr a lot of times for like specific things is because people already have specific gigs or jobs, right, that are already set up specifically for what I'm looking for. So as I mentioned, when I'm going over here to Fiverr, if I want a spokesperson video created, I mean, I know exactly how much it's going to cost, what I'm going to need, all the different details. Coming over here, you can find some great people, but you have to go through like a interview process. You need to look for people that fit the criteria. You need to look for people that know exactly what you're looking for. You got to explain it to them. So oftentimes what I'll do, I'll come over here and kind of get an idea as far as the pricing. So what I like to do is go type in here video marketing, and then for the US only, you can leave that worldwide. And I like to go to 90%, at least $100 earned, okay? And then let's say at least 1 hour, okay? And then we'll see what brings up here. Okay, so we have some video creation guys here, 100 an hour, 50 an hour, 58 an hour. So for videos, this is something where unless you have like a large budget, let's say your client has told you, okay, I want a very customized video, and my budget is going to be $3,500 or $2,000, right? That's where you can come in here to Upwork and find different people to create different videos, because you're going to find people that are going to be charging 50, 60, 70 bucks an hour, where you can go over here to Fiverr and have a video created for you for $40, right? A very high quality video, and you don't need to explain to your client everything that you need, right? All these different things. They already have the template, the formula. You just got to tell them what to include in the video, right? So the Upwork here, I definitely recommend you check this out when you have maybe higher end clients that have a larger budgets to play with, okay? But I still would recommend you come in here, maybe take a look at some people, see kind of what their offerings are, because ultimately you want to try to get your videos, right, as low in cost from your actual outsourcer, so that you can sell that to your customer, right, at a nice profit. Let's say it costs you $100 for the video from somebody here on Fiverr, and you can sell it to your clients for $500, $1,000, right? So you want to make sure you have enough there to play with so that you can make a good profit. But you should be able to if you're just coming on here on Fiverr and finding the right kind of people. So that's going to be it here for this video. Highly recommend you come into Fiverr. There's people on here who can create all different types of videos, very inexpensive, and allow you to focus on what is the most important area, which is the actual bringing on new clients. So that's going to be it here, and we'll see you on the next one. All right, so in the previous videos, we talked about how you can find an outsourcing company or somebody that is an outsourcer on Fiverr or Upwork that can actually create the videos for you, that has the experience, that has a background, so that you can focus primarily on bringing clients in the door, right? So now I'm going to walk you through how you can use these particular outsourcers as far as their portfolio to essentially add on to your website and to use as your portfolio, so you can have instant credibility and be seen as the expert in the video creation arena. So let's say somebody comes to you and they say, hey, yes, I'm looking for a video. Do you have any previous work that I can look at? You can let them know, hey, I'm glad you asked. Yeah, we actually do have some of our previous work on our website. And where you get that work, right, that portfolio is from these individuals here, because your whole pitch, your whole, message to these individuals is, hey, I'm looking to create different videos for different clients. I wanted to see if I can use some of your work on my website so I can have it as a portfolio for my customers to be able to look at, so they can see the work and then be able to partner with you to actually have the work done and implemented on, right? So it's a win-win scenario. Your particular clients get high quality videos from you, and you get to get high quality videos from your outsourcer, and you get to use that outsourcer's portfolio of videos as your own to be able to present to prospective clients, right? So what you can do here is, let's just go down here. Let's just go to like a whiteboard explainer video here, okay? So we would go to 2D. Let's just go to this simple one here, okay? And this guy has a lot of great examples here. Oh, this is a very nice video here. Okay, so you can reach out to these individuals here and let them know, hey, listen, I wanted to see if I can use some of your portfolio as far as the videos on my website so that I can present to my clients, and then I can have you do the actual work, the implementation, so they can get an idea of how the work looks, right? How the videos look. And so these guys, there's no reason for them to tell you no. It's in their best interest, because the more business that you can get and bring to them, right, the more money they're going to make, the more money you're going to make. So ultimately, it's a win-win scenario. A lot of people that are really good at the design side of things, the analytical side of things, aren't necessarily very good at selling and positioning their services, right? They're extremely good at what they do, but they have a hard time really conveying and explaining the value, right? And so that's where you can come in and let them know, hey, listen, I'll essentially sell this, you'll do the work, I just need to have a little bit of access to your portfolio so I can use on my website, okay? And so you could take these videos and put them on your site and mention, hey, you know what, this is some of our previous work. These are some of our examples, right? XYZ, we did this, we did that. You obviously, as an individual, didn't create these videos. That's not the point. You as an organization, as a company, right, as a business, are partnering with this individual here, and you're leveraging their work, their portfolio, to get clients. I mean, this happens all the time in the business space, in the business world. Everybody's always leveraging each other, their previous work, and collaborating and building these strategic partnerships, all right? Because it's a win-win scenario for all parties. So that's essentially how I would go about reaching out to these individuals, letting them know, if we can use your portfolio, we'll be able to bring you a lot more clients and more projects, right? More work. And you don't necessarily need to work with this individual. You go and you pick out, okay, these are the kind of videos that I want to work with. And you don't necessarily always need to work with this individual here. You can go and contact 3 to 4 other guys and have kind of like a diverse type of portfolio, and let your client know, hey, yeah, we can create all different types of videos, and then whatever kind of style they want, then hey, you can go and actually place the order here with your Fiverr guy here, the outsourcer, and they can make the video for you. So that's how you're going to be able to, from day one, be seen, and position yourself as the expert, the authority video creation agency, okay? By being able to leverage other people's work and you be able to just position yourself as the individual that can help them create a video, bring it to life with their ideas, right? Their different products, their different services. So that's essentially your role and how you can really position yourself as the expert here. So that's going to be here for this video, and we'll see you on the next one. All right, so in this video, we're going to go over pricing and packaging. So what price do you actually charge your potential clients, right, that want a video, right, that wants a video created specifically for them, for their business, for a product, whatever that may be, right? And what I want to do is I want to show you two different options here. I'm going to show you two different types of videos and how we're going to go about pricing them. Number one is the standard type of video. Let's say you have like an animation or a whiteboard video or a product video, something very kind of specific and already tailored to that individual's area, niche, or business, right? And then we have a very custom, unique, and kind of out of the box type of video where they're going to need some scripting, real deep customizations, right? Different types of elements, and that's going to be a little bit more pricier. And when it comes to quality, there really isn't any big difference here, because you can have a video that somebody pays $10,000 for, right? And you can actually, have it created for you for a few $100s and charge somebody, $2,000. So it really all comes down to the budget of your client, right? Because if you're working with businesses that have, $5,000, $10,000 for a video budget, right, that's going to be where you're going to charge them higher. But if, it's a small business, local business, maybe a real estate agent, you're not going to charge them, thousands and thousands of dollars. So what I want to do now is go over to my computer and walk you through the two different types of videos and see if you can really understand the difference here between a video that is for sale for like a few $100, $50, $100 versus somebody who's selling videos for $5,000, $10,000, $25,000. So let's go right ahead and jump into this here. All right, so I'm here at clutch.co, and this is a very nice website here that you can use to come in here and look for vendors, right? White label partners, and kind of get an idea as far as what other people are doing as far as the video marketing space. How much are they charging? What's the average project size? And then the quality of the videos. So what I've done here is I went in here and I looked at the top video production companies. And one of the key things that I want you to take a look at is the pricing here. So these individual companies here are charging $25,000, $30,000, $5,000 per video project. And when you take a look at the actual videos, there really isn't very much of a difference between a video that you can find on Fiverr for a few $100, $100 or so, even less than that, versus the videos that these guys are creating that are charging $10,000, $15,000, $25,000 per video, because it's all around perception, right? Perception is reality, and you want to be able to understand, okay, what are the big guys out there charging, so that you can get an idea of what you can also charge as well. Now, I'm sure these are all very unique and custom type of videos, but it's not going to be very difficult for these guys if they've worked already with here storage companies. They already have a template that they can use to create that video, and they're going to be charging people $25,000 for this video that they already have a template for, and they just got to change around the business information. So if we look at some of these folks here, 25, 5,000, and what I've done is I picked out one of these guys here that has a minimum of $5,000, okay, per video. And I believe it was no, not this one here. Okay, yeah, this guy here, Wide Draw. And so what these guys do is they create different videos for, what kind of businesses do they work with? Okay, so they work with businesses in the mid-market, small to medium, enterprise as well. Do they focus? Okay, so they've worked with big companies here: Amazon, Oracle, Disney, Google, Dell. And as you can see here, these videos are not anything special. They're just kind of simple, animation videos here. Here's a pretty good video here that I'm sure, somebody needed to go on set. But these are all just really simple animation videos, right? And they're charging a minimum of 5K per video, okay? So what I want to do now is go ahead and show you the videos that these guys have created. I'm here on their website, YStory, and you can look at some of these videos here that are just super simple. I mean, we'll just go ahead and see if we can pull up this one here. So just a simple, explainer here, whiteboard animation video, and these guys are charging $5,000, per video minimum, right? And so now that you've seen these videos here, and you can check these guys out, ydraw.com, and see their quality. I mean, the quality here is just, nice and simple. It's not anything crazy out of the box. But I'm sure what gets them a lot of their clients and referrals is because they've worked with these big names. And remember when I mentioned perception is reality, a company that is a large company, Amazon, Microsoft, Google, they have larger budgets. And so the video that you create, that you sell to these larger companies, can be the exact same video that you sell a local business or maybe a realtor, e-commerce business for thousands less, okay? Because they have larger budgets. A local business maybe has 500, 1,000, maybe a couple grand, right? But when you start coming into minimum, hey, 5K, even though the quality is pretty much the same, that's where you have the biggest differentiator there, where you can work with these larger businesses. Oftentimes it takes a little bit longer for the deals to close, right? There's more of a lead time, more negotiation, more paperwork involved. And so, that's why it takes a little bit longer, but they're always willing to pay more because they're a large company and they have higher budgets. But when starting out, I definitely recommend that you focus on kind of templated videos, explainer videos like these. And then if you want to do anything customized, I definitely feel that you should be charging, several thousand at least. And we'll walk through an example and I'll show you kind of what you should be charging here. But let me go ahead and show you now some Fiverr examples. And you'll notice that the videos are pretty much similar, if not better than these. So went over here, I checked out this person here. So they'll create 2D explainer animated videos, okay? Pretty similar to what we just saw here. Their average is 120, and then their minimum is 85. And they'll include, let's see here, so music, background imagery. In their premium, they'll actually write and use their own scripts and create a script for you. So 150 for the premium here. Let's go to this other one here. So these guys are charging 95, 185. So 275 would be like the most you would pay for this. And you can sell this for 500, 1,000, even 1,500, 2 grand. Coming over here to these guys. Now this is a little bit more, I guess, high quality because these guys have a lot of great experience here. So just take a look at this real quick. I mean, that's some really great work there. High quality, kind of unique, like rendering, 3D rendering. So this guy here, I mean, he's charging 550. So I would say like a really good video here would be 40 seconds. And, you could charge your clients, I mean, 5,000, 10,000 for this kind of video here because it's a very unique kind of custom video that this guy can create from scratch. And so this is where you would want to go to this individual and say, hey, I have a client. They're wanting to create a very unique custom video and they want to showcase their product and they want it to be kind of in 3D rendering, make it look very, very nice. And the 3D rendering is like this here. Where is it at? I want to show you, make sure you understand that. So, I mean, look at this quality here. It's just amazing quality. The 3D rendering is like this right here for like a product, right? Like 3D rendering. I mean, that is just amazing for like an e-commerce store, right? And those types of businesses will pay, good amounts, but if they want a very nice, high quality, type of video here, product video with like 3D renderings, all that great stuff, then it's going to cost them, several thousands of dollars. And this guy is somebody that I would highly recommend. I do want to say I have not used him, but if somebody is a Fiverr Pro, which means they've had to gone through several testing, Fiverr does like a complete interview with them. They look at all their past references, and so they are actually vetted. So if somebody here is a Fiverr Pro, they've gone through quite a bit of a vetting process, and he has here perfect score for 12 projects. And you could just tell this guy's quality here is just top notch, right? Very, very high quality here. You can look at some of the examples here as far as the recommendations, reviews. So we look at another one here. So this is one that's, pretty similar to the one that these guys here are doing. Okay. Well, actually it's similar, but it doesn't have the actual color. So just think about this one here. These actually have color, and the one here is a simple black and white one. Here's a little bit of color here, right? And so these guys are doing it for 30, 65, 100. So let's go over here. Let's just type in whiteboard. See if we can pull that up here. Whiteboard explainer. Okay, so this guy here, this is pretty similar. This is pretty similar as well, where they're like drawing it by hand, where you can see that. Okay, so let's look at these guys as well. So this is another one here. So $100, $180, right? And these videos, there's not very much of a difference here between what these guys are doing here. Here's another one here. This one's probably the most similar to these guys here, okay? And these guys are charging, okay, $270, $395. So you're maybe thinking, hey, well, these guys are only charging a few $100s, right? $270, premium $500, and they may be even selling these for $5,000, $6,000, $10,000 per video, right? Because this video is probably the most closest to the videos that these guys are doing here. And when they have an average, project that's a minimum of $5,000, I mean, they're making a tremendous amount of margin there, right? So one of the things that I really just want you to keep in mind is that if a client wants a very custom, very kind of, out of the box, unique, custom scripting, all this stuff, that you do a custom project with them, okay? And I'm going to show you here in this video how you should price that and how you should go about it, okay? So videos like these, I mean, you could sell to your clients all day long for $500, $1,000, $1,500, $2,000. But once you start getting into like $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $10,000, those are going to be very custom and unique videos. And where I would go to someone like this individual here is actually very good, because I can just tell from the quality here. And this quality is quite similar to this. It'd be interesting if these guys are even using this individual here to make the videos, right? That'd be interesting to look at. But the ones that I would recommend as far as like the very high quality, the very highest quality that I've noticed just off looking at these videos here would be this individual here. I mean, you could just tell this guy has a lot of experience. He understands how to do 3D rendering of different products. And there's a reason why he's a Fiverr Pro and Premium here. So this is where, if somebody wanted a 30-second, video, I definitely go to this guy and have him create a video that you could, buy for $1,000 here, $950, and then sell to your client for $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, $10,000, right? But I would only use this type of individual here to create videos, right? That's a little bit higher quality for clients that have larger budgets. If you ask a client, hey, do you have a budget set aside, or what's your budget for this video project? I mean, they say, $3,000, $4,000, whatever that may be. I would go directly to this person here and I would mention, hey, this is what my client is looking for, this and that, and give them the details. And then charge your client based off of different metrics. And I'm going to show you that in this video here later. But, working with local businesses, when they just need a simple whiteboard or maybe a simple product type of video, you can create those videos yourself through like a software in video, or you can go here and have someone create a video for you for 40, 50, $100, right? And then sell it to your client for a few hundred. So that's what I recommend when you're looking for outsourcers to create the videos for you. All right, so one of the most important things you have to keep in mind when you're working with clients is asking about their budget. What budget do they have set aside for this video project? Because if they don't know how much they're willing to spend or have allocated for this particular video, then it's going to be quite difficult for you to really understand the best recommendation for them, right? The best kind of video that you can recommend for them. However, for most businesses, I just want to kind of give you an idea. For most kind of local businesses, realtors, maybe startup e-commerce businesses, local plumbing, whatever that may be in the kind of local space or small to medium sized business, you are typically going to sell these guys videos for 500, 1,000, 2,500, and that's going to be kind of your sweet spot here when you're working with those kind of businesses. Now, when somebody tells you, hey, we actually have a budget of 4,000, 3,000, 4 or 5,000, whatever that may be, and that's typically somebody who has a larger business. Maybe you're working with somebody who has a larger budget allocated, or maybe in like an e-commerce business that has some sales. They're making good money, but they need a video to showcase all the different types of products, or maybe they just created a brand new product that they want to be able to promote. So it's going to vary quite a bit with the different clients that you're working with. That's why it's always important to ask, hey, do you have a budget set aside? Okay. And so when you're working with very custom projects, this is what you want to do here as far as laying out the pricing. And I'm going to have an agreement for you that you can use for your video creation projects, but I would lay it out in the actual agreement. Hey, this is how much it's going to be for a setup cost. This is how much it's going to be for scripting, for the voiceover and music, for the design and building, the customization, right? And so you should be charging anywhere between 3,500, 4,000, plus, right? For these customized videos, right? Because it's higher value for your clients. They understand that it's going to cost them. So that's why it's important that once you hit a certain threshold here, you let them know that it's going to be X, Y, and Z that you're going to be needing to get this project kicked off, and it's going to be these thousands of dollars, because you want to make sure that you're not undercharging clients, especially if they tell you, hey, we have a budget allocated for this for 5,000. Well, I'm going to get as close as possible to that 5,000, as I can, right? Because that's what they've budgeted. That's how much they have. So I'm going to make sure I'm pricing, accordingly. Now, another thing to keep in mind is that if you're doing a video for like 500, maybe $1,000, it's not really necessary to do 50-50, right? Where you're doing 50 up front and 50 on the back end. But with these larger projects that are in the several thousands of dollars, right, you want to do a 50-50. It puts a little bit of risk on your end and a little bit of risk on their end, and it just allows your client to feel comfortable working with you, knowing that you stand behind your work and that you're not going to collect the additional payment until you've completed on your end of the bargain and you delivered a high quality video. So that's going to be it here for pricing and packaging, and we'll see you guys on the next one. All right, so in this video, we're going to talk about delivering the video. So you've already had a client sign up. They are, interested in actually getting a video from you, and then you've completed the video, and now you're ready to deliver it. So let's go right ahead and jump into that process here. So after the video has been created, what you want to do is send them over a file link, right? Through like, let's say Google Drive or like a Dropbox link, okay? And one of the key things that it's really important for you to keep in mind is that you want to let your client know that they're going to have up to 3 revisions, because if you don't do this, right, then you're going to have clients come back to you a year down the road talking about, hey, can you revise this for me? Can you add this? Can you take this away? Or even for months down the road, right? They're going to want to maybe edit or, fix something, whatever that may be, right? And you don't want to do that. You want to make sure, let them know, hey, so this is going to be the video here. You're going to have up to 3 revisions, and then after that, if you want to have something modified, it's going to be X dollars an hour. Okay, very, very important there. You want to set this up in the very beginning. I'm telling you, it's just really going to save you a lot of time and headache. Okay, now the other thing is, if you're doing like a very unique custom video that you're charging, right, several thousands of dollars for, the higher end kind of videos with the higher end type of clients, you want to try to send them at least 3 different types of options, maybe different color schemes with different background music, right? Something like that, where you give them 3 options. Hey, which one of these 3 do you like best? Because if you don't, and you come back with a video and maybe they don't like it, and then they're like, I don't really like this, but then they don't really know exactly what they should change or what you should change, right? It just leaves a huge window for them to be able to say, I'm just not feeling it. I'm not feeling the vibe. And then you're not really going to know where to go from there, right? But if you give them 3 options and say, hey, we've put together 3 different options here, 3 different color schemes, 3 different background music, whatever that may be. Which one of these 3 do you like best, right? Then you have something to work with and know, okay, they like this, but they want this to be in this color, right? It's going to save you a ton of time. And remember, you want to be able to focus as much as possible on getting new clients and not spending time working with them and making sure that you're just, bringing clients in the door and you're having somebody else, for the most part, doing all the work for you, okay? So this is what I recommend when you're delivering the video. Remember, only letting them know that they have up to 3 revisions if you're doing like a local business, maybe a realtor, maybe a product demonstration, whatever that may be. But for the higher end videos, I like to do perhaps 3 different videos and 3 different kind of different backgrounds, color schemes, background music, and say, which one of these do you like best? Okay, so that's going to be it here for this video, and we'll see you guys on the next one.